The second part of the lesson, The Lost Spring. I want to drive a car. And this again is written under double inverted commas. So these are the quoted words of Mukesh, about whom the story is about. So let's start. I want to drive a car. Mukesh insists on being his own master. This is very important. If you compare the starting of this Mukesh story with the ending of Sahib's story, Sahib's story ends with Sahib is no longer his own master. Sahib is no longer his own master, but Mukesh's story begins with Mukesh insists, he forces on being his own master. See the contrast. Mukesh wants to be independent. He doesn't want to work under somebody. And later in the lesson, we'll come to know that he belongs to the family of bangle makers in Firozabad. I will be a motor mechanic, he announces. He also announces that he wants to be a motor mechanic in his life. Do you know anything about cars? I ask. The writer asks him if he has any knowledge about cars, how they work. I will learn to drive a car, he answers. Though he has no knowledge, he tells writer that he will learn to drive a car, looking straight into my eyes. When you look straight into someone's eyes, this shows that you are very confident. Students, in interviews also, you are always asked or suggested to look the person in his eyes. It shows that you are confident of what you speak. So he also looking straight into the writer's eyes. He says he will learn to drive a car. His dream looms like a mirage amidst the dust of streets that fill his own, that is town Firozabad. His dream of becoming a motor mechanic looms means it is suspended, it is there, like a mirage. What is a mirage? Mirage effect is seen in deserts when seen from a distance. Because of the hotness of the desert, it seems that there is water. So it's not really water, but it's something, it makes you feel like water, so it's like a virtual reality. So his dream also, right, is like an unreal dream, a virtual dream, which is there amidst, in the middle of the dust of streets, उसकी जो गलियों में जो धूल है, वहाँ पे उसके जो ड्रीम है वो सस्पेंडेड है. दैट फिल हिज टाउन ऑफ फिरोजाबाद. ही लिव्स इन फिरोजाबाद, फेमस फॉर इट्स बैंगल्स. Students, you must know that in India, Firozabad is the place in Uttar Pradesh which is famous for making crystal bangles. कांच की चूड़ियों के लिए famous है फिरोजाबाद. Every other family in Firozabad is engaged in making bangles. Every person is busy in making bangles. It is the center of India's glass blowing industry. Glass, कांच, blowing, melting. It is the epicenter, the main center of India's glass melting industry, where families have spent generations working around furnaces. Furnaces are um, heating places where ग्लास इज हीटेड, मेल्टेड, भट्टी जिसको बोलते हैं. तो यहाँ पे generations, after generations they have worked here around furnaces. Welding glass, welding means binding, joining glass, कांच को जोड़ते हैं वो. Making bangles for all the women in the land. It seems कि दुनिया में जितनी भी women हैं उनके लिए चूड़ियाँ यही बनाते हैं. Mukesh's family is among them. Mukesh's family is also among them. None of them know that it is illegal for children like him to work in the glass furnaces with high temperatures in dingy cells without air and light, that the law, if enforced, could get him and all those 20,000 children out of the hot furnaces where they slog their daylight hours. Very important lines. Not only Mukesh's family but other families in Firozabad also, they do not know that it is prohibited by law. इलीगल है, गैर कानूनी है कि मुकेश के जैसे छोटे बच्चे जो हैं वो काम नहीं कर सकते हैं इन द ग्लास फर्नेसेस विद हाई टेम्परेचर्स, राइट. वो भट्टी के सामने, राइट, काम नहीं कर सकते हैं जहाँ इतना हाई टेम्परेचर होता है. एंड डिंजी इज़ डार्क एंड डर्टी सेल्स, जो छोटे छोटे जो उनके कमरे हैं, डिविजन्स हैं, विदाउट एयर एंड लाइट, जहाँ ना एयर आ सकती है ना लाइट आती है. दैट द लॉ इफ़ एनफोर्स्ड इफ़ पुट इन टू प्रैक्टिस, कि अगर यहाँ पे कानून अगर लागू हो जाए, इट कुड गेट हिम मीन्स मुकेश को और उसके जैसे 20,000 बच्चों को लॉ इन हॉट फर्नेसेस से, इन हॉट हीटिंग प्लेसेस से बाहर निकाल सकता है, वेयर दे स्लॉग. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड स्लॉग इज़ वर्क हार्ड, कड़ी मेहनत करना. देयर डे लाइट आवर्स, दिन के टाइम जहाँ वो दे वर्क हार्ड often losing the brightness of their eyes, because during the daytime they work in those dark dingy cells. So uh, it affects them badly, and they often lose their eyesight. They become blind. Mukesh's eyes beam as he volunteers to take me home. Beam, they show a spark. मुकेश की आंखों में चमक आ जाती है एज ही वॉलंटियर्स. वॉलंटियरिंग फॉर समथिंग इज व्हेन यू कम फॉरवर्ड ऑन योर ओन टू डू अ थिंग. जब राइटर ने पूछा होगा शायद कि मुझे अपने घर ले चलोगे, तो मुकेश वॉलंटियर्स to take the writer to his home, which he proudly says he is being rebuilt. और बड़े गर्व के साथ बोलते हैं मेरा घर दोबारा बन रहा है, रेनोवेट हो रहा है. We walk down stinking lanes choked with garbage, past homes that remain hovels with crumbling walls. तो राइटर हैज़ डिस्क्राइब द स्ट्रीट्स हियर कि हम स्टिंकिंग लेन, घरों के बाहर जो लेन्स हैं, गलियां हैं, वो स्टिंकिंग हैं. दे स्मेल बैड एंड दे आर चोक्ड, दे आर जैम्ड, दे आर ब्लॉक्ड विद गार्बेज. उनके बाहर जो ड्रेन्स हैं वो भी ब्लॉक्ड है. पास्ट होम्स दैट रिमेन हॉवल्स. हॉवल्स आर लाइक हट्स. they are not actually homes, they are not in a good condition, with crumbling walls, crumbling falling walls. ऐसा लग रहा है उनकी दीवारें भी गिरने वाली हैं. wobbly doors, wobbly होता है which is not steady. तो doors भी कैसे हैं, जो हिलते हैं. no windows, खिड़कियाँ नहीं हैं घरों में. crowded with families of humans and animals coexisting in the primeval state. Primeval means ancient state. Like in the ancient times, people and as well as animals, they used to live together, right? The domesticated animals. तो यहाँ भी ऐसे ही लग रहा था कि ये भी उसी ज़माने में रह रहे हैं. He stops at the door of one such house. ऐसी एक घर के आगे वो रुकता है. Bangs a wobbly iron door with his foot. देखिए उसका अपने घर का डोर खोलने का तरीका. He bangs a wobbly iron door. एक लोहे का दरवाज़ा है, right, which is not steady. उसको वो बैंग के साथ, एक साउंड के साथ, with his foot and pushes it open. अपने पैर के साथ किक मारता है और खोल देता है. We enter a half built shack. Shack is again a hut. हम एक ऐसे जैसे आधा बना हुआ झोपड़ी सी है, ऐसी स्ट्रक्चर में घुसते हैं. In one part of it, thatched with dead grass, is a firewood stove over which sits a large vessel. और वहीं साइड में thatched means filled with dead grass, सूखी हुई घास से filled. एक firewood stove है. फायरवुड स्टोव इज लकड़ी का से जलने वाला चूल्हा है, और उसके ऊपर ओवर विच सिट्स अ लार्ज वेसल ऑफ सिजलिंग स्पिनच लीव्स, राइट. उसके ऊपर एक बड़ा सा वेसल है, कंटेनर है, बर्तन है, और जिसके ऊपर स्पिनच इज़ बीइंग कुक्ड. स्पिनच पालक होती है, और उसका सिजलिंग साउंड, सिजलिंग इज़ द फ्राइंग साउंड, इज़ कमिंग ऑन द ग्राउंड इन लार्ज एल्यूमिनियम प्लेटर्स. और ज़मीन पे बड़े बड़े एल्यूमिनियम प्लेटर्स आर प्लेट्स, थालियाँ. उनमें देर आर मोर चॉप्ड वेजिटेबल्स, देर आर मोर वेजिटेबल्स which to be cooked. Chopped vegetables are there. A frail young woman, frail means weak, kamzor si. Young woman is cooking the evening meal for the whole family, ठीक है. And she is young also age wise, and she is cooking the evening meal for the whole family. Through eyes filled with smoke she smiles, though because she is cooking food using the firewood stove, so smoke is coming out of that, and the smoke has entered her eyes also, and she is smiling. And she is the wife of Mukesh's elder brother. And who is she? She is the wife of Mukesh's elder brother. Not much older in years, she has begun to command respect as the Bahu, the daughter-in-law of the house. She is also very young, but because she has got married early in her life, so she has become the daughter-in-law of the house, already in charge of 3 men. In charge means she has the responsibility of taking care of 3 men, and they are her own husband, Mukesh, and their father. When the older man enters, older man means her father-in-law. When he enters the home, she gently withdraws behind the broken wall and brings her veil closer to her face. And now this shows the older traditions, Indian traditions. So whenever her father-in-law was there in his presence, she used to hide. She used to remain behind the broken wall, and bring her veil also. Veil is the covering of the face closer to her face. वो अपना फेस ढक लेती थी. As custom demands, daughters-in-law must veil their faces before male elders. So we find this custom still in practice in many parts of rural India. As custom demand, जैसा कि custom है कि जो बहुएं होती हैं they must cover their faces before male elders. In this case the elder is an impoverished bangle maker. Impoverished is the person who is made weak, made poor. और इस केस में एल्डर कौन है? एक बैंगल मेकर है जो विद द टाइम ही हैज़ बिकम पुअर इन हिज लाइफ. डिस्पाइट लॉन्ग ईयर्स ऑफ हार्ड लेबर, फर्स्ट एज अ टेलर. मुकेश के जो फादर हैं पहले ही यूज टू वर्क एज अ टेलर, देन अ बैंगल मेकर. ही हैज़ फेल्ड टू रेनोवेट अ हाउस. ही हैज़ वर्कड वेरी हार्ड इन हिज लाइफ बट ही हैज़ नॉट been able to manage to renovate, reconstruct his house. Send his two sons to school. ना ही वो अपने दोनों बेटों को स्कूल भेज पाए. All he has managed to do is teach them what he knows, the art of making bangles. He could do only one thing in his life, that is to teach his sons the art of making bangles. It is his karam, his destiny, says Mukesh's grandmother. See, the word karam is written in italics. It's a Hindi word, right? The theory of karma has become very popular nowadays. It is that you will face the action of your you'll face the result of your actions, right? Whatever you receive, whatever you get in your life is equivalent to your karmas, your deeds. मुकेश की जो ग्रैंड मदर है वो कहती हैं ये उनके बेटे के कर्म हैं. Who has watched her own husband go blind with the dust from polishing the glass of bangles. जिन्होंने खुद अपने हस्बैंड को ब्लाइंड होते हुए देखा है because of the dust which emerges from polishing the glass of the bangles. Can a God given lineage ever be broken? She implies, right? She focuses this thing and she says that how can one break, how can one deviate from the God given lineage? Lineage is something which continues in your family in generation. तो भगवान ने उनको जो ये आर्ट दी हुई है, कैन इट बी ब्रोकन? कैन एनीवन डेविएट फ्रॉम इट एंड डू समथिंग एल्स? Born in the caste of bangle makers, they have seen nothing but bangles. क्योंकि वो उस कास्ट में पैदा हुए हैं जो बैंगल्स बनाती हैं, उन्होंने बैंगल्स के अलावा कुछ देखा ही नहीं है. इन द हाउस दे हैव बैंगल्स इन देयर ओन हाउस, इन द यार्ड आंगन में, इन एवरी अदर हाउस हर एक के घर में, एवरी अदर यार्ड हर एक के आंगन में बैंगल्स देखी हैं. एवरी स्ट्रीट इन फिरोज़ाबाद की हर गली में बैंगल्स देखी हैं. स्पाइरल्स ऑफ बैंगल्स. Bangle is spherical, round in shape. And now the writer says about the color of bangles. कोई sunny gold है, कोई paddy green है, royal blue, pink, purple. Every color born out of the 7 colors of the rainbow lie in mounds. Mounds means heaps. In unkempt. Unkempt means not maintained properly. Yards are piled on 4-wheeled hand carts. जो रेडी होती है ना, जिसको हाथ से आप खींचते हैं, तो दे आर kept in heaps on them, pushed by young men along the narrow lanes of the shanty town. Shanty is again made up of huts. तो young man उन ठेलों को खींचते हैं, right, with the bangles उस town में, right, where you don't find any good building. And in dark hutments next to lines of flames of flickering oil lamps. और उन्हीं डार्क झोपड़ियों में next to lines of, वहाँ पे flickering means which keeps burning and becoming off. तो ऑयल लैम्प्स हैं, उनके साथ साथ लाइन में कौन बैठा है? बॉयज़ एंड गर्ल्स विद देयर फादर्स एंड मदर्स. दे आर वर्किंग अलॉन्ग विद देयर पेरेंट्स, welding, joining pieces of colored glass into circles of bangles. Their eyes are more adjusted to the dark than to the light outside. Again, a very important line here. It is one of the reasons why they become blind early in their life. It is कि बिकॉज दे वर्क इन डार्कनेस, तो उनकी आइज़ अंधेरे में काम करने की ज़्यादा हैबिचुअल हो गई हैं देन लाइट आउटसाइड. That is why they often end up losing their eyesight before they become adults. Middle age तक आते आते उससे पहले ही they start losing their eyesight. Savita, a young girl in a drab pink dress. Savita एक young लड़की है who is wearing a drab means dull pink dress. She sits alongside an elderly woman soldering pieces of glass. वो भी glass को join कर रही है. Soldering means joining. As her hands move mechanically like the tongs of a machine. Tongs are द हैंड्स, जैसे चिमटा होता है, जैसे कोई मशीन काम कर रही है तो वो भी मैकेनिकली शी इज़ मेकिंग बैंगल्स. आई वंडर इफ़ शी नोज द सैंक्टिटी ऑफ द बैंगल्स शी हेल्प्स मेक्स. राइटर वंडर्स इफ़ शी नोज द पायसनेस, कि कितने उसको बैंगल्स की पवित्रता के बारे में पता है या नहीं. इट सिम्बलाइजेज एन इंडियन वुमन्स सुहाग. सुहाग इज अगेन रिटन इन इटैलिक्स, अ हिंदी वर्ड used here. It symbolizes that the Indian woman is married. Auspiciousness in marriage, and they are considered auspicious also, good also, शुभ माना जाता है शादी में especially. It will dawn on her suddenly. Dawn means it will descend on her. She'll become aware of the fact suddenly when one day her head is draped with a red veil. जब उसके सिर पे लाल घूंघट आ जाएगा. हर हैंड्स डाइड रेड विद हिना, हाथों में मेहंदी लग जाएगी. हिना मीन्स मेहंदी. एंड रेड बैंगल्स रोल्ड ऑन टू हर रेस्ट, और उसको भी लाल रंग की चूड़ियाँ पहना दी जाएंगी. शी विल देन बिकम अ ब्राइड लाइक द ओल्ड वुमन बिसाइड हर हु बिकेम वन मैनी ईयर्स अगो. उन लेडी के साथ जो वो जिसके साथ वो बैठी है सविता, उनके जैसी वो बन जाएगी जो वो भी किसी बहुत पहले कभी ब्राइड बनी थी. शी स्टिल हैज़ बैंगल्स ऑन हर रेस्ट बट नो लाइट इन हर आइज़. वो जो ओल्ड वुमन है उनके हाथों में बैंगल्स तो अभी भी हैं, लेकिन उनकी आइज़ में लाइट नहीं है. मीन्स शी हैज़ लॉस्ट हर आई साइट. एक वक्त शेर भर खाना भी नहीं खाया. द वर्ड्स आर रिटन इन इटैलिक्स, रिटन इन हिंदी. एक वक्त, राइट, फॉर नॉट इवन once. She says सेर भर. सेर is a measure of quantity. It's about 133 grams. वो कहती है हमने एक भी टाइम सेर भर खाना नहीं खाया. She says in a voice drained of joy. Drained means devoid of any joy. She has not enjoyed even one full meal in her entire lifetime. See how pathetic their condition is, right? एक बार भी उन्होंने कभी पेट भर के या फुल मील नहीं खाई पूरी ज़िंदगी, in her entire lifetime. That's what she has reaped. Reaped means harvested. So is this what she has reaped, achieved in her life? Her husband, an old man with a flowing beard, says, उनके husband who has a loose beard, he says, I know nothing except bangles. उनको bangles बनाने के अलावा कुछ नहीं आता. All I have done is make a house for the family to live in. He says he has managed to do only one thing, and that is he has constructed a house for the family. Hearing him, one wonders if he has achieved what many have failed in their lifetime. He has a roof over his head. Again, an important statement over here. The writer wonders, right? It is generally seen also that everyone earns money, everyone dreams of constructing or having their own house. So writer says that the old man has managed to construct a house which many have failed in their lifetime. कई ऐसे भी हैं जो घर तक नहीं बना पाए. The cry of not having money to do anything except carry on the business of making bangles. Cry, the sad utterances, right, of not having money to do. ये जो लोगों का बोलना है कि उनके पास पैसे नहीं हैं कुछ करने के लिए, except carry on the business of making bangles. Not even enough to eat, कि उनके पास अच्छा या अच्छे अमाउंट में खाना नहीं है खाने के लिए. रिंग्स इन एवरी होम, हर घर में बैंगल्स ही बैंगल्स हैं. द यंग मैन एको द लेमेंट ऑफ देयर एल्डर्स. लेमेंट मीन्स दे एक्सप्रेस ग्रीफ, वो अफसोस जो elders करते हैं, the young ones also echo, they also repeat the same wordings. Little has moved with time. Little means almost nothing has changed with time. It seems. In Firozabad, years of mind numbing toil. Mind जो दिमाग को numb कर दे, numb means senseless बना दे, toil, work hard, have killed all initiative and the ability to dream. क्योंकि वो बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत करते हैं, इतनी मेहनत which makes them senseless, right, which numbs their mind, and this has killed all initiative. Initiative होता है the zeal to do something new, to do come forward and do something, and the ability to dream also. It is very necessary that one should dream of something, right, before one achieves that dream. So all their dreams, initiative, they have been killed. Why not organize yourselves into a cooperative? A very good suggestion given by the writer to these people कि why don't you organize, why don't you unite and make a cooperative society. आप अपने आप को, cooperative means which is dependent on each other, right? आप एक organization क्यों नहीं बना लेते अपनी. I ask a group of young men who have fallen into the vicious means wicked, evil circle of middlemen who trapped their fathers and forefathers. She is asking this question to a group of young men who seem to be entrapped, right, by the middlemen. Who are the middlemen? People who buy bangles from these bangle makers and then sell them in the market. So it seems that they are entrapped in an evil circle, right? And not only them, their fathers and forefathers were also entrapped there. Even if we get organized, we are the ones who will be hauled up by the police. They say if they organize themselves into a cooperative, it will be them only who will be hauled, pulled up by the police, right, and put in jail, beaten and dragged to jail for doing something illegal. He says that they will be blamed for doing something which is beyond the law, against the law. There is no leader among them. Very important, right? One needs a leader who is aware, who is full of knowledge, who can show them a ray of hope. They say there is no leader among them, no one who could help them see things differently. There is no one, right, who can make them see things in a different way, who can promise them something, who can promise them something better in life. Their fathers are as tired as they are. The young ones are also tired, and their fathers are also tired. They talk endlessly in a spiral, and they talk in a circle. Everything gets repeated, right? And what do they talk of? They talk of poverty, गरीबी की बात करते हैं, to apathy. Apathy is the indifference of people towards them, lack of emotions of people towards them. To greed, greed of the middlemen, right? Greed of the society, and to the injustice meted out on them, right? They feel that they do not get justice in this business. Listening to them, I see two distinct worlds. This paragraph is very important. The writer कहती है कि उनकी बात सुन के ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसे दो अलग अलग दुनिया है फिरोज़ाबाद में, right? One world is one of the family caught in a web of poverty. Web होता है जाल. एक ऐसी फैमिली है जो गरीबी के जाल में फंसी हुई है, burdened by the stigma of caste in which they are born. Stigma is one's nurturing of a bad feeling, right? हिंदी में बोलते हैं कलंक. तो the first thing which affects the family is the web of poverty together, and then they are under the stigma of caste in which they are born. They feel bad about the thing that they are born in the caste of bangle makers. And the other world is the other, a vicious, again wicked, evil circle of the sahukars. Sahukars are money lenders who give money to people on interest. The middlemen are the people who buy bangles from the bangle makers and then sell them in the market. The policemen, the keepers of the law, keepers of the law, people, higher officials who are responsible for maintaining law in the area. The bureaucrats are top officials of the government, and the politicians as well. तो दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. राइटर देखती है कि दो अलग अलग वर्ल्ड्स हैं. पहला बैंगल मेकर्स का, ठीक है, जो ऑलरेडी एक गरीबी के जाल में फंसे हुए हैं, together with the stigma of the caste in which they are born, and the other world is the vicious circle of sahukars. If it comes in exams, you will have to write it as it is. The middlemen, the policemen, the keepers of the law, the bureaucrats, and the politicians. Together they have imposed, they have put the baggage on the child. Baggage here means the burden on the child that he cannot put down. इन दोनों चीज़ों ने, when a child is born with so many things, right, it is such a burden on the child that he is never able to relieve himself of this burden. Before he is aware, he accepts it as naturally as his father. और जब तक वो बड़ा होकर चीज़ों को समझता है, till then he loses all initiative, his ability to dream, and he accepts things and his life as his father must have done. To do anything else would mean to dare, or doing something else or other than making bangles, it means to dare to do something else, and daring is not part of his growing up. And because these people are poor, तो इनको सिखाया नहीं गया है. They are not able to dream, dare and do something else. When I sense a flash of it in Mukesh, I am cheer. लेकिन जब राइटर देखते हैं कि मुकेश is daring, he can think of doing something which is not there, followed by his family members. He wants to be a mechanic. The writer feels cheered. She's happy. I want to be a motor mechanic, he repeats. He will go to a garage and learn. He says वो ये garage है, वहाँ पे जाके सीखेगा how to be a motor mechanic. But the garage is a long way from his home. I will walk. Writer कहती है वो तो बहुत दूर है. तो मुकेश is so energetic. He says he's so interested in becoming a motor mechanic. He says I will walk. पैदल चला जाऊँगा. But the garage is a long. Okay. He insists. He says this forcefully. Do you also dream of flying a plane? He is suddenly silent. Writer पूछती है क्या तुम प्लेन भी उड़ाना चाहते हो? No, he says, staring at the ground. He says no. मैं प्लेन नहीं उड़ाना चाहता. And he looks at the ground. नीचे ज़मीन पे देखता है. In his small murmur there is an embarrassment that has not yet turned into regret. उसका जो murmur is to speak in a very low voice. There is embarrassment, there is humiliation, there is he is not comfortable, right, when he says no. But वो जो embarrassment है वो अभी regret में, पछतावे में नहीं turn हुई है. He is still dreaming, right? He wants to do something other than bangle making. He is content to dream of cars that he sees hurtling down the streets of his town, right? He knows his position, he knows what he can really aspire and get in his life. He is okay, he's satisfied by dreaming of cars that hurtling means that are running down the streets of his town. जो उसको cars दौड़ती भागती नज़र आ जाती हैं अपने टाउन में, अपने शहर में. Few airplanes fly over Firozabad. Few का मतलब होता है nothing. So this line can have two meanings. First is few airplanes fly over Firozabad means फिरोज़ाबाद के ऊपर से कोई प्लेन उड़ता नहीं है. तो because plane उड़ता ही नहीं है, because they have not seen a plane, they cannot even dream of flying a plane, right? And the second meaning could be that airplanes are a far cry for Mukesh, right? It is not an accessible thing for Mukesh, so he cannot dream of becoming a pilot, right? It is something which is beyond his access, and he is very realistic, and he knows his limits. He knows that he has seen cars and he can become a motor mechanic easily.